been weekly vlogging for a few weeks now, since the beginning of the year, and I'm honestly a little bored of doing that. Like, I just want to break from filming like the things that I'm doing, and I've been watching a lot of Taylor Swift like ranking videos because that's just I love it. And I just watched somebody's video of listening to every Taylor Swift song, and I thought, okay, I've already listened to every Taylor Swift song, but why not do it again this week? Because I think there's like 13 something hours of music to listen to, and actually I am driving almost 4 hours today, so that's perfect. I'll be listening to them from like debut to midnights, and I'll be like going through my top 3 because I've wanted to do the song ranking thing, but I just have not had time, unfortunately. So I figured, why not do this? And I've grown up with Taylor Swift. I'll explain like what stage of life I was in when each album came out, like when I listened to it. But I'm actually gonna get ready to go and start listening to Debut. So Debut came out in 2006, I believe, and 2006, 2007, so I would have been 2, which is crazy. And I do remember listening to Picture to Burn. That was the first Taylor song I've ever heard. So I've grown up with Taylor Swift, and each album, each song reminds me of a part of my life, which is insane. And that's why I really like listening to her. So yeah, let's start with Debut. I'm gonna go walk to get my car, and I will be back. Okay, I listened to Tim McGraw, Picture to Burn, Teardrops on My Guitar, and I'm like halfway through A Place in This World. I wasn't feeling Tim McGraw. I will probably, like, I like the song, it's just I have to be in a mood for it. Picture to Burn, first Taylor Swift song I've ever heard, love it. Teardrops on My Guitar, very relatable for me, reminds me of being 14, 15, 16, having a crush on somebody, just the whole thing, reminds me of being in high school. A Place in This World, one of my favorite songs ever from her, but I'm halfway through it, so I'm gonna probably restart it in a few minutes. But yeah, I highly doubt that this is gonna stay at all. I'm hoping that it does, but we can try, because I just sang my little heart out to Cold As You, and I have a camera that I can use because I'm gonna be driving. I can't film with my phone, so hopefully we can have a good little setup. Okay, I listened to this song a lot junior year when I was like a little bit depressed. I'm editing this video right now, and I realized that I never ranked my top 3 debut songs. So number one is definitely A Place in This World. I just think it describes girlhood, or, you know, my version of girlhood perfectly. Second, I would have to say Picture to Burn. And third would be Tied Together with a Smile, just because it holds like a lot of sentimental feelings for me. So I have footage of me just listening to Debut and Fearless, but unfortunately my MacBook Air cannot handle that, and I will not be including any of those clips, but I do describe in detail the songs that I really like and the songs that I don't like and all that. The lighting might not be great. I listened to all the normal tracks on Fearless yesterday. I don't know if I went through them, but then I listened to all the vault tracks this morning, and I really, really like Today Was a Fairy Tale. I just watched Valentine's Day for the first time, and I really like it. I just love the song. Like, I think it's a really cute song. We Were Happy, I really, really like, because one day, a few years ago, I woke up in the middle of the night and I had been listening to Taylor, and the bridge of that song was on when I woke up, and I was like, whoa, and I really like that song. The vault tracks just aren't my favorite. I like them a lot, but I can't like pick out a specific like amazing one. I guess my favorite vault track, I mean, I don't know if Today Was a Fairy Tale is a vault track. If it is, that's my favorite. If it's not, We Were Happy is my favorite. But from the album as a whole, I'm gonna say that Love Story is my favorite, just because like it's a classic. I grew up with it. It's a really good song. Second favorite is White Horse. I've recently become obsessed with that song. I just think it's amazing, because being on the other side of like having feelings, it's like, yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's true. My third favorite is Come In With the Rain. Yeah, I just think it's a gorgeous song. I have to leave in a little bit and I'll listen to Speak Now. And Speak Now is my favorite album, and the very first song is my favorite song ever. Last we spoke, I had listened to Mine, and I've listened to Sparks Fly. I'm not I like it. It's just not my favorite. Back to December, love. Oh my god, Back to December is amazing. The lyrics, the flow, it's just a beautiful song. Speak Now, amazing. Dear John, the fact that she was 19 when she was going through all this and I'm 19, it's like thinking about being that age. Dear John, Mean, oh my god, I would sing Mean all the time when I was little. The Story of Us. Okay, I took a rain check on Never Grow Up because when I came on, I was literally about to pull into my dad's house and I did not want to cry. So I'll listen to it later when I can handle it. Enchanted. I like Enchanted, but I think it got so overrated. Better Than Revenge, Love, Innocent, just being a kid, that's what it's all about. And I'm reminiscent of being a kid all the time, so that song is just perfect. Haunted, not a fan. Well, okay, when I say not a fan, I mean, it's not my favorite. And then I'm almost done with Last Kiss. But I'm gonna go into a Target for the first time in a very long time, and I'll be back. I'm switching between my phone and my camera a lot in this video. Right now I'm using my phone, but I'm gonna listen to the vault tracks. I believe I already listened to Electric Touch, but I'm just gonna listen to it again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to Never Grow Up because I had to take a little rain check on that. So we'll listen to Never Grow Up and then listen to the vault tracks. And then later, when I go out to do stuff, I'll start listening to Red. I feel like I wasn't able to appreciate it and give Speak Now its time in this video just because my phone, camera, car situation is not good right now. I'll be back after this. I might be sobbing in about 5 minutes, but it's okay. I already want to cry. We were so close to being tear-free. Surprisingly, the part about her little brother and stuff, it didn't make me cry because, I have a little sister and usually if I would hear this song, that part makes me cry. The part about when she's like, I don't want to grow up, oh, hey, I'm gonna be 20. Yeah, I think about that daily. The growing up stuff, how time has passed. But yeah, that is the one time I'm gonna listen to this song probably all year. So let's listen to the vault tracks. Okay, people do not give Electric Touch enough attention. I have honestly liked it since I first started. I think it's a really good song. Okay, we are officially done with Speak Now. So 3 out of 10. The vault tracks are good. Okay, I really do like them. Electric Touch, people don't give it enough credit. It's a good song. When Emma Falls in Love, I Can See You, I really, really like. Okay, the music video is great. Foolish One, I related to that song so many times and I related to it when this song came out. So, yeah. Castles Crumbling and Timeless is so sweet. And I don't think I talked about Ours and Superman. Both of the songs are great. Superman is a great song. I don't know what you are talking about. I don't know if I gave context to where I was in life when Speak Now came out. The original, I was 5 or 6 years old. I was little. I heard Mine when it was really popular and it's just been my favorite song since then. That's that. But then Taylor's version obviously came out last summer. But a lot of these vault tracks remind me of summer of 2023. But I don't know when I'm gonna start Red, but I'm definitely gonna watch some YouTube for now. I'm kind of bored just listening to music. But yeah, top three are Mine. Mine's my favorite all time. Back to December. Dang, okay, this is a hard decision. Honestly, I don't know how to pick a third. Probably Timeless, just because it's a beautiful song. Alright, I'm gonna start listening to Red. I am gonna get ready to go and then I'm going to Chipotle to get some food, and then I'm going to the mall, and then I'm also going to hang out with family. So I'll be listening to music in the car and at the mall so long. So hopefully I can finish Red today. This song has grown on me so much and I'm obsessed with it. It just it's a perfect beginning track. Mine is amazing, but this one, it just feels like a theme song. And I love it so much. Okay, I got a mint. Sorry. I got all the way to I Almost Do. I listened to that. Other than that one, this album is just such a party, a fun album. the album came out when I was like 8, so a lot of like my childhood memories have like We're Never Getting Back Together, I Knew You Were Trouble. Like, it just brings me back to a time, and maybe it's because I'm finally in like the best mood to just sit and listen to Taylor. Just like the whole album so far has just been a vibe, but I feel like that's probably the first album I was aware of it coming out. Like, I listened to Speak Now and Fearless, but like when Red came out, I knew it was coming out. It wasn't just like that. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm gonna keep listening to music and go drive to get some Chipotle. So I don't specifically remember which song I left off on, but I literally completed Red. I went to the mall and I didn't update like there because I was honestly just frustrated from being at the mall. But to rank, I don't know how I'd rank this because I like a lot of the songs. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to choose for number 1. State of Grace might have to be my favorite. I also love Starlight and I love Holy Ground. I honestly just really like a lot of these songs, but I will be listening to 1989 and probably Rep tomorrow on my drive back. But I'm honestly ahead of the game. Like, I'm definitely gonna be finished with this by Wednesday. I am currently editing today's video, but while I'm doing that, well, like, not today's video, the video that I am posting today, which is Sunday, February 25th. So right now I'm gonna listen to the beginning of 1989 while I edit, just because I can, and to get a head start, because like while this like week technically ends Wednesday, like when I started vlogging, I just don't think when I go back like tomorrow and that like those days I'll have a lot of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a head start so I can actually complete this little challenge. People kind of hate on Welcome to New York. That song just like gets me so excited because I've been to a lot of day trips and I've been there like for an actual trip once, but like just that song gets me so like happy. And also I'm listening to Blank Space right now, and I've always liked this song, but I became like obsessed with it because Julie Bowen, who plays Claire Dunphy in Modern Family, posted an AI generated thing. It was like the Blank Space music video, but instead of Taylor and the guy, it's Claire and Phil. And I don't know what it was intriguing, and then now I've just been obsessed with this song. So I'm gonna enjoy listening to Blank Space. It's 9:30 something. I got here last night and I listened to all of 1989 yesterday, I believe. I don't remember when, but my ranking, number 1 is gonna have to be Blank Space, number 2 New Romantics, and then 3 I can't choose honestly, but I'm gonna listen to Reputation and Folklore today. I'm gonna listen to Reputation like now and throughout the day, and then listen to Lover probably at the gym and just tonight. I listened to all of Reputation this morning while I was getting ready and while I was like going to class and stuff. I don't think I've listened to Reputation like fully since 8th grade when I first listened to the album. I have so many like memories and feelings attached to all those songs just because like this was a crazy time in my life. Like I was starting a new school and all that, and just reminds me of being 12, 13, and it's crazy that like Reputation came out almost 7 years ago. And then I did start listening to Lover, but my ranking of Reputation, number 1 would have to be So It Goes. I just think it's such a, and then I'd have to say Getaway Car because I love Getaway Car a lot. And then choosing the number 3 is always really hard for me. I feel like, let me look at the track list because why am I like completely blanking? Oh, I did something bad, but they're all amazing. Okay, I listened to all of Lover today while I was out and about. I didn't pay a lot of attention to it, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm just kind of distracted today. Like, I don't know, I'm tired. But if I had to rank this album, because I love individual songs, but as a whole, I'm not a huge fan. My favorite song is probably Lover. Like, it's cute, it's sweet. 2, I'm gonna count All of the Girls You've Loved Before as a part of Lover because, like, I think it is, but that would be my second favorite. My third favorite would be Probably Daylight. I started listening to Folklore. Honestly, it's just kind of making me like sad. I mean, I don't know, they're like, the songs are amazing, but when I'm listening to the entire album, I'm like, and like Lover was between like being early high school and just all of that. Like Lover also has a lot of like memories for me. That was kind of when I got back into Taylor, because like because between 1989 and Reputation, there's a few years. There's like 3 years, which was kind of a while for me because I was little, or because I was younger, and so rap really got me back into listening to Taylor. And so Lover wasn't my favorite, but it was good. The vibes were pretty good. Okay, I've listened to Folklore today and some of Evermore, but I'm gonna just talk about Folklore. This came out when I had started my junior year of high school, 2020, so COVID. But I went to like a private school, so we went back like really early. So this came out literally right when I started that year. I remember not being a huge fan because there were a lot of like slower songs, and I was like 15, so songs like Seven and Mirror Ball and Mad Woman honestly didn't resonate with me at all. But I'm almost 20 now, so I do relate a little bit more to this album listening to it fully. Like Mad Woman I really like. I never realized how much I like it. I couldn't listen to Epiphany though. It was just not the vibe. Peace was good. But a lot of these songs I've liked since this album has come out. So if I had to rank this is kind of hard. I've never actually thought about my Folklore ranking. Okay, my favorite, if I had to choose, would be, I guess, Betty, because that was one of the only songs I would listen to from Folklore when it came out. So Betty. 2, This Is Me Trying, because I feel like I relate to that so much. And then 3, The Last Great American Dynasty, because it's a good song. But honestly, the only songs that I don't like would have to be Epiphany. Like, I know it's about the pandemic and stuff. It's too sad for me to listen to. And I didn't mention this, but I didn't listen to Ronan and Soon You'll Get Better, just because like those are like songs about real people, like real like sad situations. So I don't know, I just mentally don't want to like listen to them. And then Evermore, I'm almost done with Evermore. I think, yeah, I'm on Long Story Short. And I was honestly kind of not looking forward to listening to this because this is my least favorite album. And it's a good album. So it's at the bottom of the list, but that's a pretty high standard. But songs like Willow, okay, I didn't like Willow when it was popular, but I like it now. Ivy, I really liked for a while. Coney Island was one of my surprise songs. Dorothea, I like. So overall, like I didn't realize how many songs I do like on this album, but as a whole, it is not my vibe. But it's super foggy outside today, and so listening to this album was kind of a vibe. So yeah, I'm gonna do some homework and finish up this album and then listen to Midnights when I go to the gym later. Okay, I just finished Evermore. Overall, definitely enjoyed listening to it way more than I thought I would. I don't think I'd ever listened to It's Time to Go fully, and you know what? I like it. I recently realized that I like Evermore with Bon Iver. Overall, I don't think there's really any songs on this album that I don't like, which is different than Folklore, which I didn't realize. So to rank this, I think my favorite song would be Tolerated, just because, again, like Tolerated and This Is Me Trying go hand in hand, in my opinion. So Tolerated, Long Story Short, and Ivy, or Tolerated, Ivy, and then Long Story Short. So I'm gonna go ahead and start listening to Midnights because I do want to finish this thing tonight, and I'm gonna keep working on my homework. But Midnights came out not that long ago. It was like right when I started college, so a lot of like my memories from the beginning of being here, which is crazy that was almost 2 years ago, later this year. Anyway, yeah, I like Midnights a lot, so I'm gonna listen to it. I have listened to some of Midnights. I'm gonna go to the gym For the first time in a while, I got my running shoes from home, so I'm gonna try to start doing running because I did sign up for like a 5K in a few weeks and I probably wouldn't even be able to run a mile. This video might actually break my computer, but I finished listening to Midnights last night. I gave context about, you know, where I was in life back then, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do my top 3 ranking because I am trying to get this video up. This is probably gonna be like a 20-minute video and my computer cannot handle it. So my top 1 is gonna have to be You're on Your Own, Kid, just because it's just a special song to me. I kind of related to it, like, you know, figuring out growing up and feeling like you're alone. I wasn't. 2, Dear Reader is good, but I don't think it's gonna be on the list. So 2, Maroon, just because I think it's a really good song. And then Antihero, okay, I know it's overplayed, I know, but the meaning, like, I feel like I'm just the problem. I'm the biggest problem in my life and I relate to it, so that's just what my ranking is gonna be. But then I realized that there's a few songs of Taylor's that I didn't listen to or mention. 1, I Don't Want to Live Forever with Zayn. I adore that song. I just think it's amazing. It's a good song. I listened to that. Renegade, I like that one. 2 is better than 1 with a band. I don't remember which band. I think that's a cute song. And Highway Don't Care. I remember listening to it when I was young. I want to do a ranking video, like do something maybe a little bit more complicated. Like I could write a thesis or an essay about Taylor Swift and her songs and how they relate to my life. So if you guys want like a ranking or other videos like this, let me know. I just wanted a little break from filming my normal daily life. So if you enjoyed this, comment down below and like and subscribe if you'd like to. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.